Hey guys, it's Australian
And creatively.
and today we're going to be talking about coming out to your family, and this is the reason why we're going over this topic is because it's our probably #1 most asked question right now, and we have been telling you guys we're going to make a video, so here it is. And we're going to be using our own experiences and just things that we've learned to basically inform you on what we think is best, but you don't have to go exactly by what we say in this video. It's up to you. This is your decision. We're just trying to give you our advice, so just disclaimer on that. The first thing that I want to start off by saying, the most important thing about coming out to your...
Sorry, she sees me in the mirror.
I do. The most important thing to coming out to your family is that if you are a minor, it is suggested that you not come out to your family.
Or just kind of wait a little bit till you know they're you 100% know what they're gonna say.
Well, there's many reasons as to why that's the case. For instance, being a minor, I also want to say by this is that if you're able to live on your own or not just if you're under the age of 18. Basically, if you are, if you can support yourself, if you are self-supportive, then I think it's really then fine for you to tell your parents, because you're not in a position where telling your parents could harm you. The issues are that if you do tell your parents that you are gay and they react badly to the situation and the information, the problem is that several things could happen. It could cause you to go into depression because, you know, if your parents start, you know, I came out when I was 17. It was not something I really chose to do. It was my mom confronted me about it, and I went mute, and it really caused me stress, and I thought I was the worst person ever, and I just I was really caught off guard. And so basically the thing was that it did cause depression, which then later on developed into an eating disorder because I was mad at myself, which then turned into me making bad decisions, which then caused me pain and pain, misery, you name it. It causes a lot of problems. You're trying to fix it, but you don't know how, and you're depressed, and whenever you're depressed, you just typically don't make good decisions. So it's that's what happened to me, and I don't want that to happen to you. And so that is the problem with that. That's why I'm telling you, if you don't know what your parents are gonna how they're gonna react, sometimes you might be hey, my mom's already told me before that it's cool, and she doesn't care about if I'm gay or not. If you know that, then you can tell your parents no matter what age. But if you don't know how your parents are going to react and you have suspicions that they're going to react negatively, it's not a really good idea to...
And here's another reason why you might want to wait till you're older, is because straight people kind of have this idea at their head, and I'm kind of generalizing here, that you only know if you're gay if you've had a sexual experience with another person of the same gender, rather than you've fallen in love with someone. Because I don't think it clicks automatically when a parent hears that their child is gay, that I am gay because I have fallen in love with this woman or with this man or with this non-binary person, and it's not because I have done anything with anybody or they have done things to me. It's just because in my head, when I look at them, I am in love.
Well, the other issue is that when you're young and you tell your parents you're gay, a lot of times they're going to think that you're going through a phase. And whenever they think you're going through a phase, they are just going to try to convert you not to think that way. And the thing is that also, depending on what age you are, you do need to give yourself some time, because you might just one day think, hey, I'm gay, I should go tell everybody. No, don't do that. Give yourself years. Even though when I was 17 I knew I was gay, I didn't really actually confirm for sure that this is who I am until I was 21. So it takes some time.
Yeah.
And also, depending on your parents' reactions will depend on your religion. I'm Christian, and so a lot of the reasons why my parents don't accept it is because of my religion. But, you know.
Unfortunately, there's also ethnicity to do too, because there's different values from different kinds of families.
Yeah, we just want you to understand that there's different reasons why your parents may not be accepting. So that's why we are suggesting that you wait until you move out on your own, because whenever you are self-sufficient and you can provide for yourself and you have your own place, and that basically means you have your own security. So like if you were to tell your parents and they react sorely to you telling them, then you can give them time and their anger will not be lashed out onto you. You can then go back to where you live and give them space, and then also give you space to kind of clear your head and not let that get to you.
Invite a friend over, get a Lord of the Rings marathon to calm yourself down.
Yeah, just do whatever it takes. For me, I didn't have that option, so I was just like, I was like freaking out all the time. It was a battle internally, but the things that you can tell your best friends. Most of the time, your friends are going to act positively to it if they're really good friends. If you have good friends, like I've never really had issue with my friends, and I don't think Leah has. So
I literally showed up in high school, my senior years, when I kind of figured out I was gay. For like, I was 90% sure I was gay, and it took me until this beautiful person to be 100%. But I showed up with my girlfriend at like our lunch table and was like, "This is my girlfriend," and they were like, "Okay, cool, scene. Let's eat our lunch." So they were really casual about it, and I was really casual about it. So
yeah, and then so your friends is fine to tell, but I will not tell anybody that you think is.
I never told people that I met from church, though. That is the thing, is like...
Well, of course you wouldn't tell people from church. Like,
because I went to like a young adult Bible group thing.
Okay, well, telling your church is kind of obvious. Like, don't go tell your church. I mean, I'm just saying that, like, that's not probably a good idea, but basically tell your friends, tell people who you can trust, but don't tell people who you don't know how they're going to react. Once you have a foundation under your feet and you know that you can provide for yourself, then you can tell people when you're ready. That's basically the main number one rule. Or, yeah, suggestion. 2. The second thing is when you do tell your parents, what should you do? What's the way to approach the situation? And basically, you know, after I was 17 and my mom did confront me about my sexuality, I never really confirmed with her about whether it was true. It took me like 3 months. I did some thinking and I kind of thought that was probably the case. So I did decide to go out to dinner with my mom and dad and tell them. And when I did tell them, my dad's reaction was laughing. My mom's reaction was, trying to think of a word to describe it. She just basically went cold in the face and kind of just stared at me like, and then that was all they really said. We kind of went back to like talking about, I don't really remember what we talked about afterwards, but it obviously wasn't too important if I don't remember it. But and then, you know, the thing was is that was not really a good idea, because then after that my mom tried to convince me of things. And I mean, the thing that happens is that whenever you do tell your parents, you do want them to be in a place that is comfortable for both them and you.
And usually not around a holiday, because around holidays everybody is stressed. So you kind of want to wait till your parents are not as stressed.
Just basically at a time that you are ready. I mean, the thing is that you're never going to be fully calm or ready. You're going to be a little anxious, but
only you can tell when you're ready. We can't tell you when you're ready. You can tell yourself when you're ready.
Yeah, you'll have to make that decision on your own. The thing is that
and if you don't feel like you're ready until you're 30, then you don't feel like you're ready till you're 30. If you feel like you're ready at like 17.
So the thing is that let's just use my situation as an example. So let's just say that, okay, when I told my parents, that happened, right? They weren't really thrilled. Then whenever I was 19, I had my first girlfriend. Didn't tell them about it, but they actually found out before I was dating her, which is really just awful. Like, what's my luck, right? And So it was pretty bad because there's a lot of speculations going around about me that just really hurt my feelings, and so I just got really down about it, I guess. I was really different back then, but I also had a lot of depression, and I had my eating disorder back then was really bad, so it was just not a very good place for me. My parents were not happy, and they wanted me to, it was just a lot of constant, like you this, you that, you, and it was just so like difficult, and so it was hard. So a lot of times if that happens to you, you need to distance yourself from them and give them space and tell them that you don't want them to talk to you because it's toxic to your life, and that you rather have them give you space, and you're going to give them space in return. And the reason why I say that is because when I was 19, that was 2 years after I had basically kind of, come out. So even if I didn't really speak about it for those 2 years that much, sorry, that feels good.
I'm petting this one.
When I moved out when I was 19, for 5.5 years, I really didn't speak to my mom or anything. But then we actually started talking again, and immediately we started a relationship that's good. A few months after that, she actually saw Leah, met Leah, and then she's seen her a few times now. 3 altogether.
First time she met me, she offered me alcohol, and then the second time she's like, do you want to hold this puppy for like a minute or so? And I was like, of course. You're not getting this back, but of course.
My mom's actually really nice to Leah. I'm pretty sure she really likes Leah, but that does not mean my mom's supportive of gay marriage or us being together, which is fun.
She does not want us to get married.
No, she probably doesn't. But the thing is that I think she's come to terms that it doesn't make our relationship good to be judgmental and to tell me how to live my life. And so that's actually a huge step for my parents. Mostly my mom. My dad's always really been kind of like whatever, I think. Mostly
he just doesn't care. He just loves you, and he just...
Yeah, my dad's never really cared as much. Some things concern him, but I don't think that ever really was a big concern. I think he was like, okay, that's weird. Like, every time, like, I would, like, talk about girls I liked or something, he would laugh at me because he thinks it's funny, because he doesn't get it. So he's just, like, he thinks it's kind of funny, but then again, I think since he's never really seen me with a guy, I don't know how he would even react to that now.
He'd probably just be like...
What?
Yeah, and for my family, like, my mom, she accepted, she just didn't understand. Like, and that's not bad that she didn't understand. Like, not at all. It was just like, she's never had a daughter who was gay or a family member who's gay, so it...
She more or less kind of sees me as a really close friend to her.
But it started off as, like, not really realizing that we were in a relationship. Kind of, it didn't click in her head till it's starting to click more, I think, every time she sees Cassie. My dad has a gay sister, so he was perfectly understanding and accepting. His wife had a very interesting reaction. You will always have that person who is straight and who thinks that they know everything there is to be gay. And that is his wife. And what she thinks she knows...
But basically the thing is that you will have different reactions from everybody. Like I said, even my parents who are super Christian, who would never, even then my mom still likes Leah and lets Leah come around. She's very sweet to Leah. And that's a huge...
She doesn't, like, think I'm gonna corrupt the children.
No, and the thing is that's a huge step, and so you don't have to be like, well, my parents, they aren't happy and they aren't proud, and they my mom's not gonna come to my wedding. I'm like 99.9% sure, and am I upset about it? Not really. Why? Because it's like she's not comfortable doing that for many reasons, and I understand that. And honestly, the fact that she lets me, be around her and will be around Leah, that's enough for me to make me happy, and I am okay with that. And the thing is that it's not your job to force somebody to be a certain way or to think a certain way or to accept something. Like, I think that tolerance should be definitely there. But more than tolerance, I think it's that you need to not have a judgmental heart, because all of us are basically equal whenever you think about it. Like, no one is better than the other. I really don't like that people try to like say, oh, well, I'm better than you, and I hate that way of thinking. And I also hate judgmental people, because it's not your job to judge people.
It's just kind of energy draining. It's just like, oh, do you really have to do that? It's
just judging people is my biggest pet peeve. So it's like, don't tell me how to live my life or what I'm doing is right or wrong, because it's not your place to say. So that's my biggest thing, and I think that my parents, especially my mom, is coming around to that. So that's a really good thing for me. So that's a big step up, and I'm really happy and I'm proud of her for that. So people may be like, oh, that's awful of your mom, but not really, because she's made it a long way. And it took 7 years, over 7 years. But, you know, that's that. And I'm happy, and
I mean, at the end, you just kind of have to show your parent that just because my sexuality is different than what you thought it was doesn't change me. I'm still who I am. I am still a person. I'm still going to do my dreams. I'm going to work hard for my dreams. I'm going to work for things that I want in life. Just kind of, you just got to show them that.
So yeah, just basically the second rule is just understanding that
time and space, reactions, and understanding that everyone will have a different reaction, and that it's okay to want your space, and to understand that there might need to be a lot of time. For me, it was 7 years, so it could be a long time. So don't rush it, and understand that. Another thing to understand is that the reaction of your parents will change depending on if you're dating someone, rather if you're not dating someone. Don't feel completely like neglected or unwanted or hated because they don't want you to come over with your significant other or something, because... And you might find that one day your mom is just like, so your significant other, when are they going to come around? Because, you know, I kind of want to adopt them.
Okay, so sadly our camera just died, so
rest in peace.
We're actually just going to wrap this video up. Basically what I was just trying to say is just like, just keep, you know, you don't have to tell everyone, just keep it, just tell people that it's relevant to tell. Like if someone asks you like, oh, are you dating someone? It's okay to say you have a girlfriend. It's even okay to say that you're just dating someone. So just, you don't have to be super public about it until you...
And if you want to talk about your significant other and you don't want to tell people, they, them pronouns are amazing. Because people just kind of automatically assume.
True.
And you also could be talking about a non-binary person.
Yeah, so just that's just some important tips. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for viewing this video and for supporting us.
Yes.
We reached 30K subscribers, and that's amazing. So thank you, guys.
And if you have a story, like if you've come out and you want to share a story with other people, or if you want to read someone else's coming out story, like leave a comment.
Yeah, you can leave us any comments. We'll try to answer them below. Just tell us your story.
Be friends with people.
Yeah.
Be friendly.
Yeah. But anyway, we're going to go because the camera's probably going to die in like 2 seconds. We're going to have a lot of videos posted soon. We're going to see if I can leave a mark. Whoa! Dude, look at that. That's like legit. I mean, that's like super legit.
You have lip gloss. No!
Whoops. This is like fun. It's like Play-Doh. Wait, let me do one on your nose. I need to get that right below your... Don't be scared. You like this. Let me leave one on your neck.
Come here. Come here.
No!
Too.
No! Let me do your neck.
No!
Please?
No!
Love, guys.
I look like an abuse victim.
From far away, I'm gonna zoom in. Can I get your neck?
Oh.
Oh, I'm gonna zoom in. Don't you want to be on camera?
No.
You love me. This is true love. Ah!
Karma.
No!
Karma. Come here. Let's get some karma.
Kiss more!
It's more like nuzzle war.
No, you can't grab my face. I was gonna lick you, but I realized that's like not gonna work really. Bye,
Show
guys.
the camera.
Bye. My nose is red. Bye, guys. Wait, don't do it on my hair. It'll dye it. No, I have to take a shower now. I don't want to take a shower. Leah!
You started it.
She's going to have to scrub me now. I'm going to make her, like, wash me because I can't see where
Well, you're going to have to wash my face.
You can wash your face. You can see your face. I can't see my back.
It's not even on your
What if you get it on my clothes?
It's not on your clothes.
Alright, guys.
You can see your knee, right?
Happy coming out. Stop it! Keep your hands to yourself.
You keep your hands to yourself. Keep your lips to yourself.
You're usually the one that's always like, kiss me.
No, you have lips.
Kiss me, not him. Or kiss him, not me. Sorry, guys. We're dumb. I love you.
I love you too.
Are you gonna kiss me? That was pathetic. I'm cute. You said it.
You are.
It's gonna be in my hair. Is it in my hair? I don't know. Alright. Goodbye, guys.